here is your homework for tonight. 8-6. What is the objective? What's today's objective?
Today's objective is to solve rational equations.
Good job. And you want to make sure you check for extraneous solutions. Okay, so this first one, you have 1/4 minus, I like to make fractions. So could you tell me, and I will use a different color pen, could you tell me what your common denominator would be? What's
4 and 1 or 8?
4 would not be enough. You need at least an 8. So you're going to multiply this by 8, this by 8, and this by 8. You get it? Because those will cancel. And how many times does 4 go into 8?
Twice.
Twice. So what do you have here in your first term? 2. 2 times 1 is 2. Now there's nothing here to cancel, so you're just going to multiply across. What's x times 8?
8x.
Mm-hmm. And what happened to these 8s?
They cancel.
They canceled. What's left here?
X.
Now this looks funny, but can you finish it? You're not going to get an integer. You're going to get a fraction for an answer. What do you get? You want to bring this over. Add 8x.
Be 9x.
A lot of people think that they're doing it wrong because of the kind of answer that they get. Divide by 9, so your answer's 2/9. Is there anyone not understanding this one? You need to give me a thumbs down. You don't get it. So far, okay?
Yes.
Okay, next one, number 9. What's your common denominator?
10.
10, good job. You're going to multiply this by 10. Everything gets a 10. 10, 10, 10.
10 for 7.
So 5 goes into 10 how many times?
Twice.
Twice. So you have 2y plus what? 5y equals what? 70. Good. Next. 7y equals 70. What's y equal to?
10.
Good job. You get this one? Thumbs up?
So we're not
Good job. Okay, next one. What's your common denominator?
6.
6. You're going to multiply 6. This is another thing you could do. Put parentheses. I'm giving you a couple ways. You do what's most understanding and comfortable. Okay, see what I did? I put a 6 next to each one of these. Why? 6 is the number, it's the biggest, but the smallest, if that makes sense. The number that will get rid of a 2, a 3, and a 6. So, how many times does 3 go into 6?
Twice.
Twice. So what do you do with this 2 and this 2x?
You multiply.
You multiply them. 2 goes into 6 how many times? 3, so what's this? 3. 3 times 1 is 3, and then these cancel out completely. You get 2x plus 5. Okay, next, what do you do?
Move the x's to the same side.
You're going to subtract 2x. You're going to add 3. What's your answer?
4.
Now, how could you be sure that this answer is right?
Plug it in.
You would put a 4 here and a 4 here and do all your math, follow order of operations, and the left side should equal the right side. It not should, it better. Okay, number 11, can you tell me the common denominator?
12.
12. Okay, tell me what to do.
The 2 12 cancel out.
Mm-hmm.
6 goes into 12 twice.
Okay,
So it'll be a 2.
okay, and 2 here. Okay, so what do I have here?
X. 3x minus 2 minus 2.
Minus 2.
Equals 2.
Equals 2, okay, next. 3x minus 4 equals 2. Next. Add 4, what do you get? 6, then what?
X equals 2.
What's your answer? And that's it. How could you check this? You plug that in here, and you should get the same thing on both sides. Are you getting this?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 12, can you tell me what your common denominator is?
2x.
2x. You're gonna multiply this by 2x, this by 2x, this by 2x. 2x times 1 over x plus 2x times x over 2 equals 2x times x plus 4 over 2x. Okay, what cancels here? The x is what's left.
2.
What cancels here?
2.
What do you have?
X.
X squared. What cancels here? What's left? Okay, next, what's our game plan?
Get the x's on the same side.
You want to get a 0 on one side. What's the easiest side to 0 out? This side. So you want to bring this over and subtract 4, what do you get? -2. So factor this. What do you get?
X minus 2, x plus 1.
What are your answers?
X 2.
Now, looking at these two answers, could x equal 2? Could I put a
No.
2 here?
No.
Yeah. It could be 2. I could put a 2 here and a 2 here. You get 2 times 2 is 4. Could it be -1? Yep. As long as you don't have a 0 on the bottom, you're good. Those are 2 good answers. Those are 2 good answers. Anyone have any questions on that one? Okay, number 13. Take a second and tell me what the least common denominator is, or least common multiple.
Squared.
What is it?
3x squared.
I heard 3x squared, and that is correct, 3x squared. So 3x squared times 11 over 3x minus 3x squared times 1/3 equals 3x times, I'm running out of room, -4 over x squared. Okay, what cancels here?
3x
What's left?
squared.
Huh?
100.
This with one of these, what's left? 11x.
Wait, why is it squared?
Because 3x, you need 2 x's. You need at least 2 x's, one's not enough. Because if I were to put just an x here,
No,
only one
why
would
did the
cancel.
square cancel out?
I only canceled this x with, you have 2 of them here.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 x's right here.
Oh, I get it.
I'm canceling this one, I just crossed out that 2.
Yeah.
So you have 11x. How about here, what cancels?
3.
Just the 3, so you have minus x squared. And what about this one?
X squared.
Oh yeah, I forgot the x squared. Yep,
Negative
x
12.
squared cancels, so what's left?
-12.
Good. Okay, you want to get a 0 on one side, which side?
Go right.
I get the left. I would move it to the left. Why would you move these over the other side?
So you won't have a negative x.
So you have you don't want a negative x, so you can have x squared minus 11x minus 12. So how do you factor this? What are your 2 possible answers? 12 and -1, and guess what, they both work. Number 14. 6x. Okay, next, tell me. What do you do?
2 goes into 6 3 times.
What about the x's?
They cancel.
So this whole thing is 3 times 3 is
9.
9. What about this?
X is canceled. 3 goes into 6 twice.
What do you have?
Negative 10.
Okay, and then what's this?
12x.
Okay, now what? What are you getting here?
Negative 1.
Then what?
Divide.
What's x?
Negative fraction.
Negative 112. You have a surprise on 15. I know you can't wait to see what it is. So you tell me what to do. 4x.
I feel like Gilson check or like use that formula. Or use the formula. Opinion.
Quadratic formula. Okay, what do I do?
I don't know.
Tell me. I know, I want to hear from you
4
guys.
cancels out.
4
so you
cancels
have
out.
an x left, and that'll equal 5x squared.
Good.
And then the x cancels out of there, so you'll have a negative 12. And you put the little equal sign there, and yeah.
Okay, so you bring everything to one side, and a lot of you guys are gonna try to factor this, and it's not factorable. So,
I did try to.
what happens now? Are there any answers? It's not factorable, and there are 2 good answers. Are they nice answers, like 1, 2,
No, they're
negative?
fractions.
No.
You have to put
So
in the
what,
quadrant.
these are your options. You can, I wouldn't complete the square, that would be horrible. You can use this formula.
I don't have the room for that.
What's this formula called?
Quadratic formula.
You could use that formula, or,
Can we just?
watch me, I'm gonna show you another way. Dun, dun, dun. And unfortunately, I don't have the inspires right now in front of me. They took them for the plan and the decommission plan test. So I do have an 84. So I'm gonna show you how you, if you have, a lot of you guys do have 84s. So what's an easy way to do this one? You're gonna go to y equals. Okay, everybody pay attention, because we don't have enough time to hand out calculators, but I just want you to see this situation. So what do I have typed in here? I typed in y1. What is this right here?
That's the thing we're trying to do.
That's the equation, right? Now you're gonna hit graph. I'm gonna graph it. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's a parabola. And guess what? Right here and right here are your 2 solutions. So using technology, this is what you hit. You hit second calc. We want the 0, so you go to 2. And let's go for this one first. Can you tell me, that's the 0 right there. To the left of that is what number? These are all 1. This goes by 1. That's negative 1, that's negative 2. So left of the 0 is the number negative 2. I'm typing it in right there, negative 2. Hit enter. To the right of that 0 is the number negative 1. I'm going to type in negative 1. Hit enter. We don't need to guess. Hit enter again, and bam, it's spot on right there. The answer, one of the answers is negative 1.45. So one of your answers is negative 1.45. You would have gotten this answer if you would have done this formula. Now how do you get the other answer? Now we're gonna hit second calc again, second calc, hit 0, and now this 0 is between 1 and 2, hit 1, enter, 2, enter, enter, and there it is, it's negative 1.65. So those are your 2 answers. So sometimes they don't come out pretty. They come out nasty, like that, those,
Make it nice.
okay?
Make it nice.
Next, what's your common denominator here?
Take it back.
What's your common denominator?
2y.
2y. Okay, what cancels?
Y,
Just the y right here, what do you get?
4,
4 plus, what happens here?
Y cancels.
The y cancels? You mean the 2's cancel, you
Yeah,
have
the
y.
2, that's what I meant.
These 2 y's cancel and you have 5. What's the answer here? 1. Pretty easy? Number 17, what's your common denominator? See this problem? It's really x over 1 plus
X.
6 over x equals negative 5 over 1, right? So what's your common denominator?
1x or x.
X. I'm gonna put, I like to use different pens sometimes, different colors, and I do this. So tell me what you have. X squared, y,
Because the x's cancel out.
yep, equals,
Negative 5x.
then what?
Yeah, negative 3.
Add what? Add 5x, factor what?
Factor to x plus 2x plus 3.
Please don't.
You get x equals negative 2x equals negative 3.
Now, are these answers good? The only answer you wouldn't want is 0. So these are good.
4x.
Questions on that one?
No, ma'am.
Okay, number 18, what's your common denominator?
4x.
4x. Okay, tell me what to do.
4x cancels on that side, so you're left with a 1 minus, and the x cancels out, so you're left with a negative 12.
What else? What cancels here? What cancels?
Wait, that x is supposed to be a 4. That x on the 3 is supposed to be a 4.
It's supposed to be 3/4.
Oh, 3/4, good, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, 3/4, I copied it wrong. So the 4's cancel, this should be what?
3, negative 3x.
Negative 3x, good, thank you.
Move it out.
What else cancels down here?
X.
So you have 28.
28.
Okay, next,
You can subtract 1.
subtract 1. What do you get on this side?
27
And then divide by
would be negative 9.
negative 9 is your answer. Could we have negative 9? Yep, as long as you don't get x is 0. Next, last one, grand finale. What's your common denominator? 6x. So you have 6x. You have to write small. So 6x times 5 over 2x minus 6x times 2 over 3 equals 6x times 1 over x plus 6x times 5, 6. Okay, so tell me what my next line's gonna read.
15,
How'd you get 15?
because the x cancel out and 2 goes into 6 3 times.
You got it. 3 times 5 is 15. Good. Be careful. Make sure you bring the right sign down. Now, 3 goes into 6x how many times? Twice. So what's 2 times 2? 4. Okay, what cancels here? 1. Both the x's, you get 6 times 1 is 6. Both these 6's cancel. X times 5 is 5x. Now what?
So what?
What did I do wrong?
But you missed the x.
You cancel the next.
You canceled the x out.
Oh, this should be.
No.
This is
Other
1x?
one back.
6x.
2 over 3.
2 over 3. 2 over 3.
There you
I
go.
cancel.
You canceled the x out. There should be an
Oh, this should be 4x. Yep,
Wait, that's a 4?
yep.
Oh, it's a 2.
That, yeah, that goes in that 2, so there's an x there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, okay, so 4x, did I do this one right? 6? This should be 5. Okay, now it's right. I thought that looked funny. What else? I'm gonna add 4x here, like you said. You get 9x. Subtract 6, what do you get? What's your
equals
answer?
1. That's a
Can
simple
x equal 1?
Yes.
So how do you know if your answer is right? You could plug it in, put a 1 here and a 1 here. And I'll bet you get the same thing on both sides. Okay, did you understand this?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, don't put it away.